Well, first of all, I don't recall hearing the Democrats make any such outrageous claims when they were the ones who were objecting during the Electoral College certification in 2004 and 2016. Democrats have done this for years in order to raise concerns about election integrity. Now when Republicans, 74 million Americans, have concerns about election integrity, we're supposed to just sit down and shut up? I mean, somebody has to stand up here. You've got 74 million Americans who feel disenfranchised, who feel like their vote doesn't matter, and this is the one opportunity that I have as a United States Senator. This process right here, my one opportunity to stand up and say something, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know, you just played Senator Van Hollen. I think Senator Van Hollen in 2005, January 2005, personally praised the Democrats in the House and the Senate who objected during the certification process, as it was their right to do. I mean, listen, every senator, House member has the right to object if they want to. I mean, it's a judgment call on their part. My view is this, that this is my opportunity to stand up and say something, to stand up and point out that there were irregularities in this election, that there was fraud. Nobody disputes that, by the way, that there needs to be an investigation as to how widespread this fraud was, and there needs to be change. Our election laws need to be changed. We need election integrity measures, obviously, and yet Congress has done nothing, and they won't do anything unless somebody stands up and says something. Well, we vote state by state, or the roll call happens, as I understand it, state by state, so there'll be different opportunities. So I imagine different folks will object, but I'm likely to the state that I object to, or states that I object to, and we'll see how the process goes. But I'm likely to vote against the certification in order to make this point, to make the point that, first of all, we had states like Pennsylvania that did not follow their own laws, their own state law, in the election process. We had unprecedented interference from the biggest, most powerful corporations in the history of the world, the big tech corporations, all in favor of Joe Biden, censorship like we have never seen before. We have had no congressional investigation of the fraud. We need it. We've had no congressional action. We need that to protect our election going forward. So right. I'm going to make all of these points, and I'm going to try to force a debate about all of these points. You can accomplish actually putting people on record and forcing this issue to the front. I mean, this is, again, I go back to the fact that this is my opportunity, the only one that I've got in this process, to stand up and speak on behalf of my constituents in the state of Missouri, who are telling me night and day that they are worried, that they are afraid, that they feel disenfranchised. Somebody has got to speak for them, and it's my job to do that. That's why they elected me, and we can force a debate about what happened in this election, about what's going to happen in future elections. Congress won't take any action unless Congress is forced to, and that's what this is about. I'm the senator from Missouri. I have a responsibility to speak on behalf of my constituents and to stand up and take a stand where I can. And I say again, this is the opportunity that I have to do it. By the way, the Democrats have done it before. They did it in 2004, they did it in 2016, and they were praised lavishly by the media, by Democratic leaders for making election integrity a point. And now when Republicans want to do it, we're called unpatriotic, we're called traitors. That's ridiculous. I'm going to stand and take this stance. I'm going to force this debate, and I hope that change will come because of it.